Novatos, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you from the West Coast once again. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting the like button on the video. Man, my calf is so sore right now. I had this crazy ass cramp. Man, you guys just, I don't know, it's like my third one within the last probably year. It's just, I'm like sleeping in a deep sleep, and just out of nowhere, I'll just wake up at 3, 4 in the morning screaming at the top of my lungs. I had to do some stretches, maybe about like a 20-minute stretch, just so I could get on the bike and be able to have some function out of my right leg. Anyways, yeah, let's get on with the topic of today's ride. What I want to kind of see, or what I'm expecting from Harley for 2022 models. We're in July, August, dealership, dealer show or dealer lineup announcement, whatever they're going to be doing. Usually it's in August, so we're almost there. And let me tell you guys, I was surprised to see what the Sportster S had and what Harley Davidson kind of developed and came to offer with the Sportster S. So based off of that, we might see some features, some key features from the Sportster S, from the Revolution Max, probably move on over to the Softail lineup, to the cruiser lineup. They did switch a couple things on their website. They have a sport category now, and I believe they moved the Sportsters in the same category with the cruisers, with the Softails. Yes. So, anyways, yeah, I made this video a couple weeks ago, and like always, edited, uploaded it, and I was still working on the thumbnail, and it's just something that I keep on coming across. I'll have these videos ready, filmed, edited, and everything, and I'll sit around, or maybe something might come up that I'll work on or I'll focus on, and eventually by the time the new announcement like the Sportster S comes around, that video is already old. It's already a few weeks old, and it's not up to date. So I wanted to kind of do that with this video. Instead of releasing an old video like I've been doing, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and update it and redo it and try to see if I can remember some of the key features and some of the stuff that I was looking forward to and some of the stuff that I was expecting. So enough with the rambling. Let's get on with the topic. What will Harley probably offer for 2022 when it comes to the Milwaukee Softail models? The most obvious thing that they'll probably do with the 2022 is just more color schemes. That's pretty much what they've been doing for the last couple of years. I don't think they're going to be introducing any other models. They might be focusing on probably bringing a different models, a couple of different models with the Revolution Max. We might see some of the tech kind of bleed over from the Revolution Max. We'll probably see a touchscreen speedometer. Probably, hopefully, what I'm hoping for, we'll probably see some riding modes. That's something that I'm looking forward to. Kind of like with the Indian, and kind of like with the Pan America and with the Sportster S. I'm hoping this is something that kind of bleeds on over from the Sportster, from the Revolution Max, as the riding modes. So what do I mean by riding modes? I know mechanically there isn't much to do, but like I said, I'm not an engineer at what Indian did. I know they had something to do with the ECU, with the throttle by wire, the sensitivity, the response. You know what? I was impressed. I did enjoy having that ability at a switch of a button to really enjoy all that torque. I mean, I really liked it. Some other people, like I said at the event, they hated it. They really hated it, and quite honestly, it is dangerous for new riders, for people who are not expecting or just expecting the drastic increase or the drastic change of the throttle response. You could fall off that bike. So like I said, I mean, all this stuff that I want, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing that's gonna cause Harley a whole lot of R&D to kind of develop. This is just stuff that they could do, and honestly, this is stuff that they already have. The Smart Tune Pro. The Smart Tune Pro is something that changes and tunes the bike as you ride it. So I was just kind of saying, you know, why not give that control to the rider? Why not give that ability to tune the bike on the fly or with the switch of a button? Like I said, you don't even have to do a whole touchscreen display or anything like that. You could just use one of these indicators right here to kind of tell you what mode you're in. Orange, blue, red, green, whatever you want to use. Just have some kind of a switch, kind of like on the Pan America, just up here on top of the control, just to be able to change it up a little bit. That way you could enjoy it, kind of like myself. On the weekdays, I commute to work, and then on the weekends, I don't have to sacrifice my my miles per gallon. Something that a lot of us here in California are probably hesitant to do. That's something that I probably have hesitated doing with my build. Stage 1, then you start getting to a stage 3, stage 4, you start seeing your miles per gallon go down drastically. So it's just something that it'd be nice to kind of have at a switch of a button, to be able to get that performance, that responsiveness of the throttle when you need it or when you want to. So it's just something that I would like to see. And like I said, the technology is already there. They have the Smart Tune Pro. It's $800, plus you have to get the Street Tuner, which is another $300 and change, plus the cable. So it's already over $1,000. So just kind of do it, Harley. The Harley Davidson's something else that I mentioned in that video. Harley runs these bikes lean, especially in the low RPMs and in the high RPMs. I was watching a few dynos, and they all kind of mentioned the air and fuel mixture is just really lean. And maybe something Harley could probably do along with the Smart Tune Pro is just get a good balance of air and fuel, and stop making these bikes so lean just to get us to buy a stage 3 or a stage 4. I mean, these bikes have a lot of potential. I don't really see them doing much more than a few paint jobs, a few custom colors. Maybe the lowrider will probably see another color. 2020 was the Barracuda silver, and then 2021 we saw the crimson red. I'm not a fan.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
And I guess we might see another color next year, maybe. That'd be nice to kind of rotate these colors in and out. And maybe they'll probably bring back a few different models that they discontinued. Maybe, who knows? Like I said, last year or earlier this year, I did miss the lowrider. It was one of my favorite bikes, and honestly, I believe it was the perfect entry big frame bike, in my opinion. 5-gallon tank, mag wheels. Chrome, everything. It's full fender. That's what I like. It's a classic, traditional cruiser, American cruiser, and it's got the whole feel and everything. It's got some comfortable bars, but you guys know I like my tall bars. So yes, for the Softails, don't see a lot of innovation coming through from Harley. I'm hoping, like I said, they do add some of those features. I'm looking forward to, and like I said, I mean, this bike has a lot of potential. I know they don't want to cut into their sales with the stage 3 and the stage 4, and I'm pretty sure the dealership's not really gonna like seeing Harley kind of offer more power for their consumers. It's just a balance, I believe, that Harley's gonna have to figure out between them, the dealers, and the customers, because come on, let's be honest, the stage 3, stage 4, that's big money for the dealers. That's a lot of money. We're talking about north of $8,000 on some of those kits. So yes, it's a lot of money, and then not to mention you get to finance those $8,000 or those whatever they're charging you at your local dealer. Sorry about that, there was a bump in the back. Yes, Yes, I mean, that's just money that Harley's potentially losing and the dealership. We're talking about maybe $8,000 depending on your local dealer. And that's money that they could finance to you and make 7% or whatever you're getting for 72 months, which adds up to a lot of money. It's a lot of money over 72 months. So, I mean, yes, I see why they don't want to, or I see why they want to run their bikes lean. And probably the EPA also has something to do with it as well. So,
Why?
oh yes, that's right. Something else that I was also mentioning in that other video. You also have the Dyno Tune, the Power Vision, and some of you guys are probably saying, "Hey, you could do that with that system, with that tuner. You could tune your bike depending on what you want from it." But yes, you could do that, but you will have to turn off that bike. You will have to turn off your bike, lower the tune, and then turn it back on. Yes, minor inconvenience. You also won't have your warranty if you have that tuner. So I'm just saying, it'd be nice to kind of keep your warranty, get a little bit of extra power, and be able to kind of do that on the fly, kind of like what you do with the Indian Chief. Just something that I would like to see. And like I said, you could also do that with the Pan America, and I'm going to be 100% sure you could do that with the Sportster S.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. You guys go ahead and share your own thoughts, your own opinions, what you guys would like to see from Harley in 2022 when it comes to their air-cooled V-twins, full frame, big air-cooled V-twins. You guys let me know in the comments, what would you guys like to see? Which models would you like Harley to kind of bring back? You guys just stay out there, stay safe. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.